Welcome to Lesson 6 of your Letting Go course. In this week, we're going to be bringing everything together. So you've done your breathwork and release, your spiritual intention, worked on gratitude and then also feeling it to heal it, going into a higher power. But now we want to bring all of these together, which is what the actual letting go technique is. Well, at least in my understanding and use of it. And this is the way I approach it. You know, there are components that I've brought in from different understandings and teachings that I've experienced, and this is how it best works for me. You will most likely find parts and components that work well for you, and this is just suggestions that I hope you can utilize for your personal and spiritual growth. Now, once again, a reminder, if you do want to go deeper into these teachings and get a lot more depth and information, then get the book Letting Go by Dr. David Hawkins. You can get it, just buy it from any bookstore, Amazon. You can also get it on Audible if you like to listen. I do both. And apart from the book Letting Go, Dr. David Hawkins' teachings, he's got maybe, 15 or so books and plenty of audio work that you can listen to go deeper into this profound work, which definitely helps you to uplift your spiritual life. And you can also find this in pretty much any other spiritual teaching, in Christianity, in Buddhism, in Hinduism, in Islam, in Judaism. All of them teach us that we should be letting go of negativities and moving into our more compassionate, loving, and kind nature. So, whatever your spiritual way may be, dive into that and just use these concepts and principles to help you go deeper into it. So, letting go. As we bring it all together, you can think of it in that linear way, okay? I breathe to become conscious and start to release. I am aware of my spiritual intention and that higher level of energy. I bring a sense of gratitude for any opportunity to surrender negativities. I bring that gratitude to be able to feel it, because if we resist negativities, we may not want to feel them. So if we are grateful for an opportunity of an anger arising, we may create the space for us to feel it so we can heal it. And then there's a surrendering to a higher power, like a mudra, like a posture of, to thee, O Lord, I surrender this. Kind of like, when a cat walks up to you and starts rubbing their leg on you and they're like, wanting some affection and love. It's like us doing that to our higher power. So bringing these all together is what the surrender technique or the letting go technique is from my experience. And even though we've, dissected it into pieces, we want to be applying it as a wholeness, as a one experience. And that does take practice. I've been at it for 7 years now. And I'm really feeling deep benefits with it and momentum because I've been practicing it so long, which is what I'm hoping for you and which is why I've created this course, so that you can get into a habit of meditative practice, which helps to understand the different concepts and principles and also start to use mantra to rewire the brain, the emotions and the thinking, and get you into good habits so you can start applying the letting go in your daily life. Now, apart from the actual daily benefits, the interactions with people or the stresses of work and life, there is a very deep spiritual context to it as well, meaning we surrender on our pathway to our highest level of consciousness. We surrender all the negativities to our spiritual intention so that we can become it, so that we can become an actual light that shines for those around us and we can help those that are in need. I think the saying goes, when you light a candle, you don't put it under a table, you put it on top of a shelf for everyone to see. And that's what we're looking to do here, just to let our inner light shine from within, to release and let go of the darkness so we can be a bright light for ourselves, so we can fill our cup. And as that cup overflows, as that light shines out, we can also help others. So let's get into our meditation for today. Sit comfortably, or lying down, and just take some deep breaths. And as you breathe deeply, relax completely. And now feel some energy or some upset that you would like to let go of. whether it's around a person or event, or if there's nothing that you can think of, you can imagine yourself lying down on train tracks and the train's coming, which will bring up some upset. And as that energy comes up, bring a sense of gratitude for the opportunity. Mentally think to yourself, I am grateful for this opportunity to let this go. So that energy arises, you bring a sense of gratitude, and now feel it. Feel it in your space. You're grateful for this opportunity as you feel it in your space, and now move into that letting go space, that surrender. To Thee, O Lord, I surrender this. To Thee, O universe or higher power, I let this go. Feel it. Let it go. Allow it to be there in your space. As you let it spend, you let it release. Breathe. Feel with a sense of gratitude as you surrender and let it go to that higher power. It's like you're letting it come up so it can come out. You may even see it like steam coming off your body. Release it, surrender it, and let it go. Breathe. Feel gratitude. And letting it go to a higher power. To Thee, O Lord, I surrender this. Now bring into your space that elevated energy of your highest intention, your spiritual intention. Like a soothing balm washing over your space. And mentally repeat to yourself, to Thee, O higher power, I surrender this. To Thee, O higher power, I let this go. If you want, you can even put your palms upward if you have the opportunity. To Thee, O Lord, I surrender this. Once again, take some deep, conscious, and comfortable breaths. Feel your body. And whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes. So, your mantra this week is to Thee, O enter your higher power, I surrender this, or I let this go. So whatever it is that your higher power or belief is, whether it's God or Lord or whatever it might be, you say, to Thee, O Lord, I surrender this, or to Thee, O higher power, I surrender this. So that's the releasing to that higher power. Now, what you can observe is that, we're approaching it from many angles, and it becomes an inner condition. It's like a state of surrender, a state of letting go. It becomes a thing that you can access as something that you've stepped into. it very much becomes our nature, meaning the letting go technique is very much about being present. Most of us aren't present because we're so stuck in our head around things in the past or the future, or we're concerned about something that's happened a long time ago or something that's going to happen later. So what I'm getting at is by letting go, you actually come into the moment. When you're riding a wave, whether body surfing or bodyboarding, you don't think about being behind or in front of it, you rest on the wave. And by letting go, that really allows us to be here with what is and move more spontaneously, freely within the moment. Now, your homework this week is to practice this meditation each day and to have your mantra 5 times 5. But also this week, I'd like you to start to practicing the surrender technique on the spot in the given moment. So something may happen which triggers some emotion for you, some energy. And then to apply it then and there, to go into that energy, allow it to be there, to feel it, to bring a sense of gratitude for the opportunity, to surrender it and connect to that higher power, and use the spiritual intention as a way to bring a soothing balm if you need to go into a situation and interact. However, if you do have the opportunity to actually take some time out when an energy like that arises, go lie down in bed or sit in a park and let that energy burn off. The more you can let go of and surrender any upsets, negativities or blockages, the more you'll move into your spiritual intention. The more you'll move into your innate nature as love, wholeness, peace, joy, kindness, love and courage. So, thank you again for doing this lesson. And if you have any questions or comments, please put them below and I'll see you in our next video.